Hello everyone, welcome to my next video, Active and Passive Voice, changing a sentence from active to passive voice in present tense. Now, in my previous videos, I have already discussed how to identify subject, verb and object and what things you have to keep in mind while changing a sentence from active to passive voice. So, short sum up, first you have to keep the tense in mind, okay, while changing. And the second one here, that is the third form or the past participle form of the verb. So while changing a sentence from active to passive voice, you have to also change the action verb into third form. So the third form or the past participle form of the verb. Okay, like do, did, done. Done is the past participle form of the verb do. So this thing is very important while changing into passive voice. Now, changing a sentence into present tense, and we have simple present tense, present continuous tense, then present perfect tense. We also have a present perfect continuous, but I have skipped that tense because we usually use present perfect tense, simple present tense and present continuous tense in passive voice. So I have omitted that one, the present perfect continuous. So let's begin with simple present tense. The boy plays football. This is in simple present tense, okay? This is the do verb, action verb, plays. Now, while changing, I have already said that the object comes first, okay, and the subject goes at the end. Plays is the verb. Now, I'm questioning this verb with what? Plays what? So, the answer is football. So, this is the object. And who plays? The boy. So, this is the subject. So, we have got subject, verb and object. Now, we'll bring football in the beginning. So, football. Football. Now, we need to put a helping verb to complete the sentence. Okay. So, I have here this verb, this be verb. Am, is, are. These are the be verbs. In this case, since football is in singular, okay, so I have put is. Then, I have already mentioned that you have to change the action verb into third form of the do verb, okay? So here, third form of play is play, played, played. So played. Football is played. Now I have to put by and then the subject, the boy. Okay? So what is the rule? It will be more clear. It will be more clear for you to understand when you will see the rule. This is the rule. Object, okay, football was the object. Object, then the helping verb. In this case, in simple present tense, we will use only be verbs, okay. We'll take the help of be verbs only. In this case, we used is because football is in singular. So am, is, are. Then the third form of the do verb, okay, play, played, played. So third form of the do verb, then one by and then the subject. Okay, football is played by the boy. Now, present continuous tense. The boy is playing football. Present continuous means the action which is still continuing. So that is present continuous tense. The boy is playing football. Okay. Now, how to change it? football, this is the object, so this will come in the beginning, this is the object. Then one helping verb, in this case also we will take the help of be verbs. Football is, this part is similar to the simple present tense. Now, just to differentiate, just to identify a present continuous tense and simple present tense, we have to put being. This is the one that makes a change. Okay? This is how we understand that the sentence is in present continuous tense. We are putting this being. Okay? Then the rest of the sentence is similar. Okay? Third form of the do verb, then by and the subject. Okay? The rest of the sentence is same, only the slight changes here. Being. Football is being played by the boys. So, what is the rule of present continuous tense? Object, then helping verb, in this case also am is our, being. Okay, we are adding this one, being. Then, third form of the do verb, by and then subject. Next, present perfect tense. The girl has written a letter. The girl is a subject. Okay? The girl is a subject. Has written is the verb. A letter is the object. Written what? Written a letter. So this is the object. Written, who has written? The girl has written. So subject, verb, object. Now, a letter will come in the beginning of the sentence, object. A letter. Then here we already have a helping verb, that is has. This is the helping verb, has. Now we have to add been. Okay, for present perfect tense. Been. Then we don't have to change the third form because this third form is already given here. Okay. In present perfect tense, we already have the third form of the do verb. So we don't need to change any further. So written, a letter has been written, then by, and then the girl. So here the rule is object, then have or has. Okay. Then we are adding been, then third form of the do verb, which is similar. Third form of the do verb, and then by, and then the subject. Now I have also given another example. Okay. David is helping his friend to solve the sum. This is the sentence. Now let me identify the verb. Is helping is the verb. Subject, who is helping? David is helping. So this is the subject. Now, there are lots of students who will think here the object is the sum. But this is not the subject. Always remember, this is not the object, sorry, my mistake. This is not the object. Object is directly related to the verb, to the do verb. Here, his friend is directly related to the verb. So, David is helping whom? David is helping his friend. So, this is the object, not the sum. This, his friend, has a direct connection to the do verb. So, how to change? Now, it becomes easier to change the sentence when you get the subject, you get the verb and the object. So, his friend will come in the beginning. His friend. Now, this is in present continuous tense. So, I hope you remember the rule of present continuous tense for passive voice. His friend is, this is the helping verb. Then for continuous tense, we are adding being. Then the third form of the do verb, help, helped, helped. So helped. And then by David, we are adding by. Then the subject. David is the subject, David is the subject, and the rest of the sentence remains the same because solve is not a verb to solve the sum. So this is how we are changing the sentences from active to passive voice. Just remember the rules, remember the things I have already discussed, and I hope you can change a sentence from active to passive voice correctly. Thanks for watching. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.